Welcome to ESL Community. In today's lesson, you will learn 20 smart English words that are easy, useful, and powerful. Instead of simple words, you will learn to use more advanced words. Say them with me, and your English will sound smarter right away. Ready? Let's start. Instead of saying important, say essential. Essential. We use essential for something you really need, not just something nice to have. It is very important for success, health, or learning. For example, practice is essential for learning English. Number 2. Instead of saying improve, say enhance. Enhance. Enhance means to make something better in quality, not change it, but add more value to it. For example, reading will enhance your vocabulary. Instead of saying confident, say assured. Assured. When you are assured, you feel calm, sure, and not nervous when you speak or act. For example, she sounds assured when she speaks. Instead of saying simple, say straightforward. Straightforward means easy to understand and not confusing with no tricks or problems. For example, the lesson is very straightforward. Instead of saying useful, use practical. Practical. Something practical helps you in real situations, not just in books or theory. For example, these tips are very practical. Instead of saying focus, say concentrate. Concentrate. To concentrate means to give all your attention to one thing and ignore distractions. For example, please concentrate on the task. Instead of saying practice, say rehearse. Rehearse. You rehearse when you practice before an event, like a speech, test, or performance. For example, I rehearsed my speech at home. Instead of saying strong, use powerful. Powerful means having a big effect, strong feeling, or great influence on people. For example, he has a powerful voice. Instead of saying smart, say intelligent. Intelligent. An intelligent person understands quickly, solves problems well, and learns new things fast. For example, she is very intelligent. Instead of saying ready, say prepared.
Prepared.
You are prepared when you plan, study, and get things ready before starting. For example, I am prepared for the test. Instead of saying create, say produce.
Produce.
To produce means to make something, often in work, school, or business. For example, students produce great work here. Instead of saying explain, say clarify. Clarify. You clarify when people are confused and you make the idea easier to understand. For instance, the teacher will clarify the rule. Instead of saying choose, use select. Select. To select means to choose carefully from many options. For example, please select the best answer. Instead of saying share, use distribute. Distribute. You distribute when you give something to many people in an organized way. For example, they distribute the papers. Instead of saying answer, use respond. Respond. You respond when you reply with words or actions to someone. For example, she responded quickly. Instead of saying clear, say obvious. 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 When something is obvious, everyone can see or understand it easily without explanation. For example, the answer is obvious. Instead of saying grow, say expand.
Expand.
Expand. To expand means to become larger in size, number, or ability. For example, your vocabulary will expand if you watch this video till the end. Instead of saying succeed, say achieve.
Achieve.
Achieve. You achieve something when you reach a goal after working for it. For example, you can achieve fluency. Instead of saying understand, use comprehend. 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 To comprehend means to fully understand, not just a little, but completely. For example, I comprehend the lesson now. Lastly, instead of saying remember, say recall.
Recall.
Recall. You recall information from your memory when you need it. For example, can you recall what you just learned? And just like that, you learned 20 smarter English words. Say them again, use them in your life. Practice every day. Your English will get better step by step. This is ESL Community, and I'll see you in the next lesson.